CIT is running short on cash and will likely not receive a federal bailout. Now, the U.S. Treasury is betting that the financial system can withstand the collapse of the company. But the question is, what about all those companies that CIT lends to? Vano Haroutunian is a partner at Ballon Stoll, Bader & Nadler, and he represents dozens of CIT clients, particularly those in the apparel industry. And he joins us now by phone. And I want to start with asking what your clients are telling you.
Well, right now they're extremely nervous about their fate. They're not sure what's going to happen. They don't know if CIT will go ahead and file. And even more importantly, we're really not able to give them any kind of a clear guidance as to what will happen if CIT files. The main issue here is that CIT's relationship with a lot of our clients is that of factoring, which is a form of asset-based lending. And many industries are heavily dependent on factoring. And factoring poses very different issues from regular banking relationships. The main issue being that a lot of our clients have sold their receivables to CIT, so that if CIT were to file for bankruptcy, in effect, our clients would be creditors of CIT in the bankruptcy court, and that would be a really big problem for a lot of those companies.
Sure. Now, are they then at risk of going out of business, perhaps?
Absolutely. So you got to keep in mind that the main reason why these businesses went with CIT is because of timing. Factoring is mainly about getting your receivable quickly, not to wait the 30 or 60 days that it might take for you to receive your money. So if they have to wait for for the process to go through in court, many of them will not be able to last very long.
Okay, now it does appear that the government is betting that CIT can fail and the economy won't suffer traumatically like it did with Lehman Brothers. What is your perspective?
I disagree completely with that. I think that, in effect, CIT will be to Main Street what Lehman was to Wall Street. Well, the one number that everybody should keep in mind is the following. CIT has 1 million clients. That's 1 million potential businesses, and with each one of those businesses with a lot of employees. I personally think that this would have much more of a direct effect on small and mid-sized businesses, and we should keep in mind that small and mid-sized businesses employ the largest amount of employees in this country. So I disagree. I disagree with anybody who would think that a problem with CIT will not have a big effect, a ripple effect on the economy. I think it would have a very, very deleterious effect on the economy.
Okay, now, Vano, CIT has not been able to access the bond market for months. Couldn't you say that the writing was on the wall for your clients?
Well, it's not really. But if anything, especially after what happened with the government bailing out a lot of the banks, I think that most of our clients felt pretty comfortable that if the government saw it fit to help some of the larger industrial companies and some of the banks out there, that it would certainly not let the largest factoring company, the one upon which, as I said, 1 million businesses depend, that they wouldn't let them go under. So obviously, in retrospect, the writing was on the wall, but a lot of those companies were hoping that just for no other reason, because of the danger that presents, that would not have been the case.
Okay, thanks very much for joining us this morning. I was speaking with Vano Haroutunian. He's a partner at Ballon Stoll, Bader & Nadler.